Our last challenge of this unit is working on a function called is either even and less than 9. Again, we take two numbers as parameters. It returns true if either one of the parameters is even and both of them are less than 9. And it returns false if both conditions are not met. I'm going to go ahead and separate out these two conditions. The first one that I want to check is are both numbers less than 9? I'm going to use De Morgan's again here. I'm going to say if not, num1 less than 9 and num2 less than 9, I want to return false. Right? It says that each of my numbers needs to be less than 9. So if either one of them is not less than 9, oops, we can say and not less than 9, then I can return false. Now I do have another condition to check, and that is I want either of them to be even. So I'm not going to use an elif here because I want to continue checking after I've checked the first condition. Although, now that I think about it, an elif will work just fine. The next thing that we are going to do, again, I want one of them to be even. So I'll say if elif num1 is evenly divisible by 2, or, right, I don't need both of them to meet this condition, only one of them, num2 mod 2 is equal to 0, right? If num1 is even or num2 is even, I can go ahead and at this point I will return true. Let me think about. I'm going to use De Morgan's again here. I'm going to say if this is not and this is not, then again I'm going to want to return false. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is simply to return true. So I need to check that both of them are less than 9, which I've done here. And if they are not both in 9, the next condition that I need to check is if they are, if either one of them is even, right? Or in this case, I'm checking if either of them, if both of them are not even, I'm going to return false. And I did make a mistake here. Here I'm checking if both numbers are less than 9, return false. But I actually only need to check one of them, right? Or only one of them needs to be greater than or equal to 9 to ruin my statement, not both of them. So I'm going to switch that and operator to an or, and then run my tests, and we should be good to go. And I can see that as correct. So again, this applies to Morgan's laws to each one of these conditions. If that's something you're not clear with, check out the set theory unit in Intro to Statistics, and under set algebra, it talks about De Morgan's laws.